This conference will now be recorded.
Ellarigu namaskara, I said. I was expecting some response from your side.
Namaskaram.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಎಲ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes,
ನಮಸ್ತೆ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Okay. What are three things actually you get to hear recently after this COVID scenario? What are three precautionary measures we are supposed to take during this COVID scenario?
Mask, gloves, and safety measures.
Then
Social distance.
social distancing. Then wash your hands.
Sanitize.
Right?
Sanitization.
So all of you are following the same.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are also doing same. We are also following at our end also, and that's the reason we are interacting through online, so that we can keep ourselves safe. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Leaving all this at lighter side, what are the common dialogues you get to hear whenever any online classes goes on? Either from teacher side or from the student side. Array, you've been doing that from the beginning of the induction program. What are the common dialogues you get to hear? Now everybody is silent. I don't know. Once anything goes wrong.
College of Pharmacy.
Very nice, dear. Yeah, that's not the thing I was expecting actually. The one common thing, like as a teacher, I will be asking, can you see the screen? Can you hear me? Right? These are the common dialogues you get to hear from our side.
Ma'am.
Yeah. What are the dialogues from your side?
It's not audible.
The sound is not audible.
It's not audible.
It's like-
You are not audible, madam.
Your voice is not clear.
Fine. Fine. Very nice. All are alert. I think it's 12 o'clock lunchtime for some of them, but it's okay. I just wanted to tell that we are depending on the technology and we should be thankful for the technology. Correct. But at the same time, we should also have patience, little patience. Many things are not in our hand. So we try to rectify the technical issues, but sometimes it is not possible at our end. So by any chance, if there are any sessions, not only today's session, any sessions get disturbed, please do have patience and try to cooperate with us. Okay. So I welcome you all for this fourth day, if I'm not wrong, the induction program. So you're already into the pharmacy, KLE pharmacy world. So no need to give any formal welcome. We are the part of the pharmacy world now. So now, today, myself, Preeti, assistant professor from the Department of Pharmaceutics, and one of my colleagues also will be joining me after some time. We will be discussing about the two aspects. One is one of the important department which functions in our university, that is Tahir University, that is KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research and Education. So, okay. So we'll be discussing about the UDHP, and next, followed by that, most interesting part, always students love to hear about is the cultural and the sports. So let me begin with the one of the important say by the Nelson Mandela. Education is the powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Hope everyone will agree. Jaha Saraswati, waha Lakshmi apne aap aa jati hai. Correct? So if you are knowledgeable or if you can get good education, everything you can change from your side. Means in the right direction, I'm telling, not in the wrong direction. So with this, why the quote I'm just giving you this, that when you selected this college, no doubt your parents would have done some groundwork. I'm not sure whether the students have really gone through the websites or anything, whatever, to make assurance for themselves, okay, I'm selecting the right college. You would have gone through the infrastructures or the location where the building has been located or situated, easy transportation, so many criteria. But also, we also need to look into that, the quality of education, right? So I'm giving you the confidence from my side, like our side, that we do give you the quality of education because we have qualified faculties who are well trained, and no need to worry about the education quality from our side. So KAHE, that is our university, KL Academy of Higher Education and Research, which is situated in Belagavi. About this university, you will be having one more session, will be briefed tomorrow in detail. But right now, just I wanted to stress upon one of the department, that is the UDHP department, which is called as University Department of Education for Health Professions, which functions under the CAHED. So the main the department function is, as I said, education is very important. So how to build? The CAHED always strives towards building the quality education in all its constituent colleges. There are many number of colleges. As I said, tomorrow everything will be briefed about in detail, that how many number of colleges or institutions are there under the university, KLA University. The main motto, or it strives towards building the education, quality education. So how to build a quality education? Quality education is mainly built by continuous enhancement in teaching and the learning. The one thing is, there is a continuous, we always, university supports for us with a continuous enhancement in the teaching and learning methodology. And also, parallel to that, teachers are trained regularly or equipped regularly as per the need of the curriculum or as per the need of situation. Why I'm using the situation? Because we have been facing this pandemic situation from the month of March, but I'm happy to say that we are actively involved in our activities without disturbing any of the ongoing activities through the online. So I'm very happy to say that. So let me enter into to brief you about the UDHP, about its objectives. See, you have to, I know you're not directly involved in this, whatever the department I'm telling, but I'm giving you the confidence, means teachers who will be teaching you, okay, are qualified, as I said, already qualified, but also they are well trained. And that all that is actually being followed up by the department called as UDHP department. So it is established in the year 2006 and under the CAHED, okay. And the main objectives of these universities, as you can see in the slides, I just highlighted some of the very important objectives of this department is to train the teachers as per the need of new curriculum. Any curriculum is actually, actually starts, then the teachers need to be trained as per the need of the new curriculum. The second one is training teachers for innovative teaching methods and assessment methods. That is another thing. The third one is it prepares. The main objective is to prepare the health professionals. See, we are all health professionals. That is the one thing which actually we should be proud to say that we are part of health profession. So the objective is to prepare health professionals to adopt the latest technology. So latest technology now, to be frank, so all our faculty members have put their 100% effort to train themselves, self-trained as well as we were trained to even prepare the attractive PPTs or how to conduct the online classes, and everything was trained for us, and we are confidently handling the situation. So with these objectives, in order to meet these objectives, whatever UDHP does is the next, how it is being. See, they set the objectives, but how to meet the objectives? They're achieved by organizing quality workshops at the university level or even at the college level. So at both the places, the workshops will be organized, okay. And when the workshops are organized, the main what they actually emphasize is on selecting the topics, which topic to be actually selected for training the staff, or even for the PhD students, or for the what you call the PG students, the MPharm students. No, I know in this group, we have PharmD students, we have diploma students, BPharm students, and the MPharm students. And of course, it may not be at this level. We do conduct some of the workshops for the all other programs also, like UG and the diploma, as well as the separate exclusively. That is a different aspect. Since I'm emphasizing on training aspect of the faculty, the UDHP mainly concentrate on organizing the workshop, selecting the suitable topics which is required for the as per the need of the faculty or as per the need of the PhD scholars or the PG scholars. So what is the point in organizing the conferences? That is the next question arises. So what is that? As I said, directly you may not be involved. So, but I'm giving the again and again I'm telling you, I'm just giving you assurance, means our faculties are well trained to give the required education. So it gives the opportunity for the faculty, not only our own faculty will be involved, the faculty from the other colleges or from the other states are also you can, I mean, they'll be participating in the workshops. We'll be calling the guest speakers from the various departments, or maybe of the same health professions or any different other professions. But the intention is to give the quality workshops, okay, so that the skills of the faculty will be improved to meet the need of the curriculum or meet the need of the stakeholders like the students. So it gives opportunity for the students, faculty to interact with the renowned resource faculty of national fame, okay, and to share the good practices among the different disciplines involved in the health professions. So at every step, it's taken care. Means UDHP continuously monitors like what is happening. Or means are the faculties are getting the up-to-date trainings required as per the need. So just a brief on the administrative aspect of the UDHP, as I told again in the tomorrow sessions, it will be discussed in detail. So it's our under umbrella of the CAHE, where we have a chairman, vice chancellor, registrar, and the important person I would like to introduce is Dr. Sunita Patil, who is the director of the UDHP. Exclusively, I'm talking about the department. She is the director of the UDHP department, and under her various like coordinators who are from the different colleges will involve in the like in coordination. We'll work in coordination with the Sunita Patil, okay, and then she will be in connection with the higher authorities. So every colleges we have one of the coordinator, okay, and this is about the administrative part. Coming to the activities in brief, okay, with UDHP advisory committee meetings will be held once in 4 months every time, and they usually plan for what has to be done for the next academic year. So they set for they come out with a calendar of events. They take all the information from all the colleges, what activities will be like, what type of workshops you are planning to conduct, or what is the what type what is the topic on which you would like to have the workshops. All details will be taken and the calendar will be framed. And most important also is the budget. The budget will also be consuming it will be the colleges will be sponsored, because there are a lot of expenses are involved, because we'll be calling the guest speakers. So we need to take care of the activities happening in the 2 to 3 days workshop. So budget will be decided. So even that will be decided during the meetings, and decided they'll be deciding about the exclusive workshop like faculty development program called as FTP programs, or any other workshops, like it can be skill development workshop or anything. And nowadays, it's most important thing on which what UDHP is emphasizing on ICT facilities, information and communication technology. Like what ICT facilities we have, how are you going to carry on the workshop or the activities at your college level? It can be maybe like projectors, what we in the college, internet facilities, what we are in colleges. So regarding all that, even it emphasizes more on that. And another important thing is always there are two external experts are involved in the group, the member group, whatever I'm telling. And these external speakers are not in, like they are from the other states who are expertise in their own area, and who will come and give us, brief us, or give us suggestions or the feedback on what are the activities we are doing in our college. So that's really good, okay. And the next one is the UDHP is also nowadays emphasizing on the interdisciplinary and the interdepartmental research activity. As I said, UDHP initially it was focused on the faculty development program, but now slowly they have also started including the PhD scholars and the PG scholars. So they are emphasizing on the interdisciplinary and the interdepartmental research activities also. So they continuously monitor all this activity through their administrative members. So then the so-called educational activities, it can be like what kind of, like for example, what do you call that, higher studies regarding the career orientation talks, how to take up the next higher educational activities, everything. I mean, all details will be like we are giving the small seminars to even UG students also. So all that has been recorded and will be documented and submitted to the UDHP department. And of course, development plan to train the faculty and students. That is overall means there are a lot many activities happen. I just brief on like the major ones. So UDHP department doesn't let anything just like that. It just monitors each and every small details which is related to the enhancement of the faculty skills as per the requirement. So this is just a glimpse of like workshop what being conducted in our college. Every year we conduct 2 UDHP workshops. Other than that, there may be a possibility that as per the requirement, we conduct the faculty development program on the different topics also. So every year, the different departments of our college, as you can see, we have the 4 major departments like pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, and the pharmacy practice. So I just given the examples of one topics what has been covered till now. So keeping in mind what is the need of the faculty for that particular period. So these are the photos, as you can see, just to give you idea how the program goes on. So inauguration function, no need to tell all that. You just want to have one look on this. Okay, that's what about the UDHP department, which actually take care about the building the required technical skills or technical skills or any other skills required as per the need of the curriculum to the faculty. So this assures you that the faculty who are involved in our department or who are actually involved in the various departments are qualified enough and skilled enough to give you a required education. So just as one small additional to this, as I told during the COVID situation, we have done excellent activities. So even like teachers are trained. Even these are the various e-content activities which was done. Teachers are self-updated themselves for maybe I told as preparing whatever PPTs you could see during this webinar, all were prepared by teachers themselves. We are not taken help from any other outside person. So I'm very happily saying that we could able to develop that skill, and also we have developed the e-content which is required for the curriculum, and it's been uploaded to the website also. Conducted various webinars continuously to not only for the teachers, even for the students. And also one more point I want to stress here is the webinars which was conducted in collaboration with the APTI, that is Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, and our principal Dr. Raman Dang is the secretary of this APTI association. So under his guidance and all the principal, that is Dr. Raman Dang sir, vice principal Dr. H. N. Shivakumar sir, HOD, all the department HODs and the staff members, we could organize this is just the numbers, whatever I'm just showing in the slide. We were on tools, means we are continuously what functioning from the month of March till now. Webinars have been conducted, and all the webinars have been recorded and uploaded to the websites. So this is just a glimpse of the same, the big whatever you are seeing. And same thing in association with the APTI. I request you to kindly mute.
Ma'am, you can personally mute all of us, ma'am.
Sir, dear, kindly understand it's difficult for us to continuously monitor. That's why I'm requesting you kindly mute. So that was about the overall pick on the UDHP activities and activities conducted by our college. And all these activities are not just conducted to fill the gap. It was just conducted even keeping in mind the skill development in the faculties. So let's come into the most interesting, the student always love to be part of it, is the cultural activities. Okay, we conduct cultural activities in the college also, and before any the academic year starts, we'll carry out we conduct a meeting, we constitute the committee, okay, and we all staffs are also identified who will be the cultural and the sports in charge, and also at the same time we identify the students who can take up the role of as a general secretary, cultural secretary, and the sports secretary. Means we'll carry out in a systematic way, means we'll conduct meetings and we'll decide, and before that class representatives will be elected from each class. They play very important role. The class representatives play very important role because they are the bridge between the teachers and the students. Fine. So with the help, without, we can't imagine any activities going on in the absence of class representatives. So I have not mentioned that in the slide. Please remember that without the class representatives, none of the activities gets complete in the college, especially the extracurricular activities. So meetings are conducted. We decide with the student council will be done. Members will be selecting the members for the each activities in that meeting, and the meeting will be organized in the presence of vice principal, principal, and all the in charge staff. And the major activities which happens in the college during the college is it's activities in the college itself, and also we encourage students participating in the intercollegiate cultural activities also. As per the invitation we receive from the other colleges, the intercollegiate cultural activities will be encouraged. Okay, for we encourage students to take part in the intercollegiate activities. And the next comes is university level cultural activities. We belong to the Kaher University, so they do it in a bigger way. The college Trinity, okay, and we send our students from our college to take part in the university level competition. Not only our constituent colleges will take part, even the students from other colleges also will come and give the competitions. So, and at the college level, anything to do with cultural, it can be the freshers day, validatory function. So any of the activities will be, each and every activities will be planned by students themselves. So it depends on the student's interest, how he will, the student will go and communicate or make the group of his own with respect maybe a dance group or a fashion show group. Depending on their interest, we'll identify those group and we make them, we send them to the intercollegiate cultural competitions. So just if you look at the recently we got first prize in the fashion show, and they even got awarded with if I'm not wrong 25,000 cash prize was awarded. Okay, and this is one of the team which we are going to miss because they are going to pass out this year. They are fine. So it was a fashion show play. You can see the freshers day photos, and we were happy to have our vice chancellor in the last freshers day. So he was happened to be in Bangalore and he joined for the inauguration function. And to be frank, all these are managed by students. We staff will just give them support. Okay, when I say support part, okay, let me also tell that even the budget is also allocated separately for the cultural. So no need to worry about that also. Show your interest. We will actually push you to reach the goal. This is another glimpse, but what we got second prize in the carnival parade in the university competition. Okay, we had a very strong fashion show group actually, and I hope we are also going to get the one more group ready when the newcomers come. So this is about that carnival, intercollegiate, some of the glimpse of the intercollegiate competition photos you can see. And as I said, the cultural meeting will be conducted in the presence of, okay, and required class representatives will be called, and the separate cultural meeting will be done, not in the presence of principal. It's a separate meeting which will be done, okay, to decide about all the activities. And when it comes to the interesting part is the deciding the events. Students enjoy doing this, especially selecting the name of the event. They enjoy. They even they will have the fight among themselves also that this name has to be decided. But anyway, they enjoy selecting the name for the activity, and they decide. We generally conduct for a week, so the cultural activities, and every day there will be a theme. And as per the theme, the students will deck up and come to the college. So it will be a colorful environment throughout the 1 week, and we teachers also enjoy along with them. Okay, it's not only for the students, even we teachers enjoy. So I cannot show all those photos, but there are a lot many cultural photos are available where even we always go back and see those photos and feel happy to refresh our memories. So as you can see that offstage events, anything, see it's up to students. We give choice to students to decide with the what type of activity they want. Okay, they can just come out with the creative ideas. So like this, I can see heroes versus villain. When they come out with some concept, no, many times we feel, can they do it? But on that day when we see them with that concept, reflecting on that particular day, we'll be really astonished to see that, okay, this can be done. Heroes and villains, when it was given, we really don't know what is that they're going to depict. Okay, but it was fantastic. They could even like dress up like Kannada heroes or a Kannada villain dress up they had done. So it's like almost like a fancy dress also. So all that, the next followed by the after all this, we end up with the celebration called annual day celebration, where the on-stage events will be carried out. And after doing all that, if you don't have the prize, so nobody likes it, of course. So we'll announce the prize, and not only that prize for individual event, we will come out with the class, overall class winner result will also be declared. And that will be the more exciting moment for the students to hear to their class, whichever class it might be. So we announce the overall class winner also. We conduct another separate event where we give the certificates and give that trophy, the overall winner trophy. So it goes on. There's a lot of things. It's only that your interest can make this successful. Nothing more than that. So just these are the day themes photos which you can see on the screen. I remember 2 years back there was a thing called school day theme. So they had dressed up like school kids, and this one like a mask, like a face painting. So all this twin day, on stage events. This was the carnival parade last year. They enjoyed fashion show. So hope you enjoyed the glimpse of all the cultural event photos. And of course, I should be also telling about the facilities what we have to conduct the not only the cultural activities, even for organizing the UDHP workshops. We have 250 capacity auditorium, which is even the AC facilities, LCD facility, everything is there. Even the small activities what we carry out, freshers day, or it's done in the indoor auditoriums. We also have an open auditorium outside, inside the campus itself, where you can the stage can be set up and the event can be, the annual day celebration can be done. So this is what about the cultural activities I wanted to highlight upon, and also the UDHP activity. So any doubts specifically? All are there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So silent. Thanks for your
ma'am.
Yes,
cooperation.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One second, session will continue.
Yes, ma'am.
My colleague Yuvraj will talk about the sports activities done in our college. So kindly have patience.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, guys. Myself,
Good afternoon,
Yuvraj
sir.
Singh Surana. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon to
Good
everyone.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Myself, Yuvraj
Good
Singh
afternoon,
Surana,
sir.
Department of Pharmacology, Daily College of Pharmacy, Bangalore. And just now, one of our teacher, Preeti ma'am, have discussed about the UDHP and culturals. So as you guys know, like Kaylee is not only mostly on emphasizing on the study, that they also emphasize more on the sports also. Okay, and it is one of the integral part of the KD College of Pharmacy. So like once the college will resume, we have this sports activity and it will be run up to a maximum 1 week, and we have like intercollegiate sports event. If some outside tournament will be there, so college will also support in that, and student who will play in that particular game best, they will be selected and they will be sent as a one team to participate in that event, and college will look after for the full funding and everything will be provided by the college. And in this college we have that for the indoor events like this table tennis, carom, chess, all this facility we have in our college. So we'll see some of the glimpse the event which are held in the last year in the college. See, we have this most of this event frequently in the college, like annual sports meet, which could be indoor and outdoor. So indoor, as I said, like we have the facility like for the table tennis, carom, chess, all those things event will be held in the college campus itself. And apart from that, like badminton event, like college will sponsor one of the badminton court which are surrounding near to college, and this event will be held for both boys and girls for single event and double events for both of them. And outdoor events like you have that athletic event like all this relay, 100 meter, 200 meter, run, like volleyball, throw ball, football, javelin throw, shot put. All activity will be held. This especially on the day of annual sports day. Like if we are going for a 1 week sports event in the college, so at the last day, like 7 day, we'll have this annual sports day, and we will end up with the all this event. And not only student, okay, in the most of the event, teaching staff and non-teaching staff will also in each participate, and they will be not only be a spectator or supporter, but they will like cherish the each and every moment, and they will like they will have the enthusiasm to participate as like being a like a few years back, yeah, I was a student of this college only. Like I would like to tell, like I'm 100% KD product. Like I've completed my undergraduation, post graduation, and PhD here in this Haley College of Pharmacy, Bangalore only. So I know, like when I was a student, like most of the staff, even though like senior staff and junior staff and non-teaching staff, most of us are participating, and they are coming on the ground to support the student. Okay, and it is like what ma'am told, like the class representative are the most important link between the student and the teaching staff, right? So whenever any event will be held, so we will initiate student before 15 days or 20 days before, like we are having the intercollegiate sports. So you prepare your class student to participate in the any of event which they have interest. So it is not like that only particular only few students. It will be not stuck to only a few students. Now, like we will emphasize like most of the student will participate. Anyhow, this course will be conducting for you guys only. Okay. So whenever this college will resume after, because due to this situation, so once you will come back, we will arrange the sports, everything. So there you have to be come out with your most like skills. Like it is like sports, nothing but where you can show your hidden skills, and those who are having the good in that particular sport, so they can be a part of the college team also. So we can create a one team, and we can send that students outside of the college campus for any tournament. Like if we say the cricket, if we say the football, or any kind of event, badminton, swimming, anything, those who are good in that, we will identify and make sure that the student will do the practice regularly, and will allow that student to go for any outside event. Okay, so this is what annual sports meet, indoor and outdoor. And the next event will be a Humbo Athletic, which will be done at the university level. Like every year, this our university Kahar will arrange a Humbo event that will be meant only specially for athletic event, and it will be conducted in the Belgavi only. So we will identify the students who are good in that particular athletic event. Like it could be a those who are good in the running, those who are good in the javelin throw, shot put, all those events will be conducted there, and college will select this particular student, and college will send all students to the Belgaum to participate in the event. And college main motto is that, like if you are going for participation, does not just participate, try to win at least any one position and end up with any one position. Okay, so there will college are going to like support you in any way, like after your college hour. If you are good in the, like for example, if you are good in running, so take out your 30 minutes or 1 hour in a day, do practice. So college will be looking after you. It's not at all worry that we need to do practice and college is not looking for us. Like college will do whatever, like if you are good in the any kind of sports, college will help you in that particular sport. Then third thing like Trinity. So Trinity, as ma'am said, told like cultural. So in this Trinity, you have this sports event also. Like we had last time when it has happened like 2 years back. So gully cricket, football. In that event, our college team won the first prize in the football, and many of events the students are going to participate in all these events. So we will see just glimpse of the events which we held last year. See, here we had this intercollegiate. These are the cricket winner for boys and the girls, those who won the cricket tournament in the at the college level. Then we had this throw ball competition for the girls, kabaddi for boys and girls for both. Also, we have conducted, and these are the badminton doubles winner and runner up, which was done in the last year. It has been conducted near to our college, Atal Bihari Vajpayee complex. And this is the one of the picture in the right side, like annual day of sports. It has been conducted in the Mill Colony ground at the last day of the sports day, where not only students but all teaching staff, non-teaching staff has been gathered and they have participated. And like you can see the color code, like most of the student or most of the classes, they have themselves identify the color code for their class, and they have prepared their own these t-shirts. Like blue color you can see, this navy blue you can see, it was nothing but like B Farm. Currently they are in the 5th semester. And the red color which you can see, red color t-shirt, they are nothing but like current Farm D 5th year students. So like this, every class students, they are going to prepare their own one unique color jersey, so it can be identified, okay, this is the particular class. And this is the one event which has been held in the last year, Humboldt 2019, in the Belgaum, where these girls has been participated into the 4 into 100-meter relay. And apart from this, a few boys were also participated in the shot put and javelin throw. So last year we are only 17 students from the Kelly College of Pharmacy, Bangalore, has been participated in the Humbo event. And this is the one event which has been held in last year outside the campus tournament, like Tablet Cup, which was held in the Mysore in the JSS College of Pharmacy. So when like among 58 teams, our college team has become runner-up in that tournament. And this is the college cricket team what we had last year in the Tablet Cup. And this is the runner-up trophy which has been given by the esteemed guest from the JSS College of Pharmacy, Mysore. Okay, thank you. I hope like you, like most of the students are the very having the enthusiasm to be participate in the sports. Like only one thing I want to make sure or clear here, like whenever you are participating in any sports, so make sure that you have the sports spirit first. Thing, like it should not be having the like any problem with other classmates or other, your friends or anything, just because the sports has been conducted for you guys only. So make sure that you will maintain the sportsmanship in the sports, and it will be for you only. Okay, so like whenever like
Okay.
the become normal, uh, you come to the college and participate in the events apart from your study, and make sure that we will make this kind time this sports event very like initiative and grand, and will be make sure that you will guys have the very happiest and cherished time. Okay, thank you. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask.
No, sir. Sir, do you have handball?
Handball.
Yes, sir.
No, handball, like if you have that particular student team, like number of students, so we have in the college that handball, but if students will be there, so we'll make the handball team. If it's all depend upon the number of students, those who are participating or playing the game.
So there is a handball ground in the college, sir.
No, we do not have that particular handball college, but we, as I said, if you are in that particular event, we will ask to the college management to provide that handball court, so where student can do the practice.
Yes, sir. Because I'm a district level player. That's why.
Yeah, good. So come, like when if you come back, you prepare one team. We'll sort it out this thing also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone other?
The kabaddi for girls.
Yeah, it is
Kabaddi.
there. Yeah, it is there.
Yes.
Kabaddi is there for girls also. Last year, like from 3 to 4 years, we are having the continuously in intercollegiate Kabaddi for girls also, and most of the class students, they are participating like very enthusiasmally. Like they are more enthusiasm than the like other boys. Like they have very good sports for like spirit also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any other?
Sir, Coco for girls.
Yeah, it is there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So hope.
Sir, what about the cricket?
Sorry.
Cricket for
Is
boys.
the high jump, long jump, boys? High jump.
Yeah, long jump. It is there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Cricket for boys.
Yeah, cricket for boys we have college team also. Last year we went to the JSS Mysore. We become runner up out of 58 cricket teams.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Hope you will see you everyone very soon in the college.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.